Welcome, Rainbow owners. It is certainly my pleasure to come to you today to award the 2019 Franchise of the Year Award to Pat Riley and Rainbow International of South Central Iowa. So give you guys a round of applause. Guys, you should be very, very proud of that. And congratulations to Pat for this award.
Number one, just thanks. I mean, this is quite an honor and certainly not expected by any means, but we are extremely grateful. When I say we, this is not something that I take on myself. I mean, I'm proud as punch about that award, but I sure didn't earn that. I mean, this has been a team deal. We've just been extremely fortunate to gather a great group of people together, and by all means, I better say thanks to Heather, my wife, for putting up with this for the last 11 years and all my entrepreneurial antics that go on to keep me going every day. But just thank you to all. We really are grateful.
You know, when I think about Pat, and now that I've known him for a couple of years now, I mean, he is certainly the epitome of what I call a servant leader. And that's someone who is out there but has a heart for his team and puts his team's interests above his own.
It is great to be acknowledged and to be recognized for all of the work that you've done. Heather and I got married in '92. I started managing a store there shortly after. I managed that Carpet One store for about 15 years. We did a lot of builder work, but the builder economy got real rough at that point, and it was time for us to find something different. And so I got a little bit of an introduction into water mitigation and what that was about there, and that really intrigued me, and I wanted to see some more of that and learn more about it. We looked around for different franchises because I knew I wanted some support and some help, and I looked at, of course, the Serve Pros and the Service Masters and the other big franchises. I called a ton of different franchisees of all of these different groups, and the thing I liked about Rainbow was the cohesiveness of the group, specifically of the franchisees. I mean, when I talked to these guys, they were talking about each other. They were talking about how they worked together and worked on different things. And they weren't talking about people at the corporate office. They were talking about other franchisees. And I thought that was really neat. I mean, I could pick up the phone right now and I could call any franchisee across the country and ask them about some of the more intimate parts of their business, and they're more than happy to share that information.
When he started this business in 2009, there was no plan B. There wasn't well, here's what we're going to do if it doesn't work out. This is going to work. Or the other option is we're going to starve, so it's going to work. So, I mean, for me, it's a wonderful validation of Pat's really long days, long nights, taking every job, every opportunity to prove himself to customers and to the community. I mean, he really had to teach the community what a restoration company is and why you need a restoration company in your list of contacts and why you need Rainbow to be that restoration company.
When I first started this franchise, we were doing it out of our home. We had the van parked in a garage with a heater thrown in the back so it didn't freeze in the wintertime. The equipment was in the garage and the dehumidifiers were in the bedroom so they didn't freeze at night. You know, as it's grown, it was nice to finally get our first office and then our second office and start to see people come together, receive a Top Gun award and see all this come to light. Well, we have 16 employees, I believe it is right now. We have a mitigation manager. We have a reconstruction manager who oversees some project managers that handle all the reconstruction work. And then we have a cleaning division as well too, where it handles our carpet cleaning and air duct cleaning. Yeah, we just have a great team. And as everybody knows, that's not easy, finding the right people, finding the people that meet your core values and that get it and that want it and that have the capacity to do the job. But we've just been really fortunate to build this thing with some great people. We do a ton of training at our operation. We empower them. We teach them to be leaders. We are not looking for followers. We're looking for people who are willing to go out and make decisions for the customer and do the right things. And we empower them and let them go. And that's awesome because that gives me more time to go do the things that I want to do.
Certainly, I don't think Pat ever asks anyone to do something he isn't willing to get down and do himself. I mean, he doesn't send the guys off to do all the icky stuff, he doesn't want to do. I just think Pat's able to send that message that, yes, I'm the boss, I own the business, but I'll go out and clean carpet too if that's what it takes to get the job done.
And we've identified some things that we think everybody needs to have as characteristics if you're going to be a part of the team and if you're going to enjoy being here and if we're going to enjoy you being here. And those 5 are, we are always humble, we're customer focused, we're compassionate and caring, team first, always team oriented, and everybody has to be a problem solver. By identifying that and finding people that fit that group of core values, it really decreased our turnover significantly and started to make a more cohesive group.
I think that job satisfaction for this type of business is really important. They walk in a project, it's a mess, it's flooded, it's burnt, it's got mold. I mean, who knows? Could be anything. But at the end of the day, it's cleaned up, it looks great, customers thrilled, and I mean, that just makes you want to go on to the next thing and help someone else.
We've got at least another 10 years here in this business, and unless they just run me off otherwise, but we love it. I just want to say thanks. After 11 years of having the franchise, all of the people that I've met, all of the wonderful people that I've had fun with, that have taught me things, so many different people at the corporate level, at the other franchisees level. It's just been amazing. It's what an amazing group, and this award is just awesome, so we really appreciate it.
I'm grateful that you recognize quality and that you chose the Rainbow International of South Central Iowa this year.